It's been a while since I've done this. Let's talk about Amiibo. So, if you haven't heard lately, the new wave of Amiibos just went on pre-order in the US. Which is weird, because they went on pre-order here in Australia weeks ago. I pre-ordered them. Sorry. I pre-ordered them all. But whatever. The new wave is Wario, Charizard, Pac-Man, Lucina, Robin, and Ness. Yeah. That's what we're talking about today. If you haven't heard, Ness is a GameStop exclusive. Why is it only in America? No other place in the world have we been hearing about exclusive Amiibos. I mean, there's no exclusive Amiibos here in Australia or in Europe or in Japan. No, but in America? Oh, God. Oh, Rosalina is exclusive to Target. Shulk's exclusive to GameStop. Gold Mario. Ugh! If you see behind me, that is my Amiibo collection. You've got the Smash Bros. Ones on top, the Mario ones at the bottom. I'm saving space because just this past week, actually, just on Saturday, I went to EB Games and I pre-ordered the next wave of Amiibos, the entire lot. I'm talking about Jigglypuff, Greninja, Ganondorf, Dark Pit, Palutena, Zero Suit Samus. The two Splatoon ones they had, the Boy and Girl Inklings, and a Yarn Yoshi Amiibo. I pre-ordered them all from one place and with no issue here in Australia. And yet, Ness, the little lovable scamp from Earthbound, is a GameStop exclusive, and he brought GameStop to its knees. Like, completely. Ness just crashed the entire system. Online pre-orders crashed the server. Offline pre-orders crashed GameStop's servers. The entire network was collapsed because of this one little figurine of plastic. I really don't know how to feel about this whole thing because Nintendo, I love you. I will admit that I'm a continued member of the Nintendo Defense Force, but I will admit that there are times when this company pisses me off. Now, naturally, Ness is now sold out, with a lot of people disappointed now. And I've heard some pretty bad stories, like one member of GameStop staff went onto Amiibo's Reddit page and actually publicly apologized for how it was handled. And I also heard a story from a friend of a friend, my friend who has a friend who works at GameStop. And he was at work during this whole debacle, and he walked into the nearest bar and asked for a drink, because I'd be absolutely devastated as well. But when it comes to Amiibo, it's like what I say in the video's title. Nintendo is on a gold mine and a landmine at the same time. Because, honestly, I feel Nintendo really has been caught with its pants down. Because let's not forget one thing. Amiibo, despite everything, we've all seemed to forgotten one thing about Amiibo. It's a Wii U accessory. Don't look at me like that. That's what it was. It's designed as a Wii U accessory. Which is why, when they first started releasing Amiibos, they based the number on how many Wii U's have been sold. Oh, that's what I've heard. It makes sense, because you design this thing for the Wii U. Now, we all know Nintendo has issues. And people are actually saying now that Nintendo is purposefully shrinking supply to increase demand. Bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Nintendo is not doing that. Nintendo is not doing that. Well, and you're looking at me going, oh, how do you know? Well, if that was the case, why would Nintendo of Australia be importing Amiibos from Japan and Mexico, sorry, Ferry, to meet demand? I'm not kidding here. I went to my local Kmart, which is one of the only other places besides EB Games that sells Amiibos. And one week, they had I think they had Pikachu, Donkey Kong, the bog stand, the common ones. But they had the Japanese Smash Bros. Logo. And another week or so later, they had some more Amiibos. And on the bottom of the packaging, the little writing was in Spanish. Because I've heard from Ferry Gonzalez that Mexico's supply has pretty much been diverted all across the world, including America. They are... If Nintendo really is cutting off supply and shrinking supply to increase demand, if one of your products collapses an entire company's server, I think you've met peak demand. This little figurine collapsed an entire company. Oh. I truly think Nintendo have literally been caught with their pants down. I don't think they knew this was going to be popular. They didn't realize, oh shit, this is insanely popular. In whatever world are you going to get a figurine of Wii Fit Trainer or Little Mac? I mean, come on, they're just so nice to have on display. I've actually only ever used one Amiibo. Yeah, I've actually only used one Amiibo on my gamepad, and that was the Toad Amiibo for Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker, the hide and seek thing. It's a little fun little game. But obviously, people are frustrated that Nintendo is not meeting demands. And they don't seem to want to do anything about it. That's a lie. We are asking Nintendo to essentially keep in supply over 50, almost 60 separate figurines. That isn't easy even for a company like Nintendo. We're asking this company to keep in supply, in regular stock, worldwide, a range of almost 60 characters. You've got the 52 Amiibos for Smash Brothers. You've got the new Mario ones. You've got the new Splatoon ones. You've got the Yoshi ones coming out. And of course, whatever else happens next. Could there be a Zelda series? Oh, please there be a Zelda series. Please, please, please. But I actually have a few of my Amiibos right here on my desk. Look at that. Can you see it? Look at that. That is Shulk. Look at that. Look at that. That is not something that just comes off a conveyor belt. That is not something that could be mass or quickly produced. I mean, sorry. Look, this is chic. that is, if you really look closely, I mean, the detail on these things. I've actually read reports that the detail has actually been handcrafted. You've got Ike. Jesus Christ, the Fire Emblem Amiibos are probably some of the best detailed ones. Not to mention the ones that always sell out the first. I mean, look at this. You can't just mass produce this. I'm not defending Nintendo, but I'm also saying that, give them a chance. Their ambition has been... Oh, one more thing. Oh, my God, Meta Knight. Look at this. This is why we love Nintendo. The quality of their work. Not just the games, but in general. It is frustrating, obviously, to not be able to get the Amiibos you want. But from what we understand, these things are not getting discontinued. Honestly, what Nintendo really needs to do is, in the next few months, they need to do an Amiibo Direct, where they actually explain the entire situation. Hell, even explain the manufacturing process of how these things are created. There needs to be some way for the people to understand, A, why it takes so long for Amiibos to be produced. B, another question, why is it that retailers just can't seem to get enough supply in? C, why doesn't Nintendo sell directly to consumers? Why doesn't Nintendo allow the purchase of Amiibos via their online store? Basically, I feel like that after Nintendo has finished releasing the Smash Brother ones, I mean, ignore Lucas and Mewtwo, that's coming out later, obviously, but after the main original roster, all that's released, you need to come out and actually assure your fans that if they missed out on any Amiibo, whether it be, hell, something common like Link or Pikachu, or something rare like Marth, Rosalina, Wii Fit Trainer, Little Mac, any Fire Emblem character, that they'll have another chance to get that. Nintendo should have like a set of characters they give to stores. The common and the... what am I trying to say? Common... Oh, you know what I mean. Not the rare ones. Not the rare ones. Have the rare ones, the niche ones, be sold in your online store. Have everything else be sold in stores. I'm thinking by this time next year, supply will be a bit better, and things hopefully will be a bit easier. But I feel really bad because I just walked into my local store and just pre-ordered them all while everyone else here is struggling, and I'm worried. I'm literally worried that one of these exclusive Amiibos, like Ness or Jigglypuff, I think she's exclusive as well. Oh god, something bad's gonna happen. The amount of fever for these things, the hype for these things, is insane. And I'm worried someone is going to be desperate enough to get one that they do something stupid. I don't want to see Nintendo having to respond to a stabbing incident over a NES Amiibo, the last one in the store. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see Nintendo trying to justify then why they didn't have enough. I don't want it to come to that for them to give an explanation, but I would love Nintendo to actually explain to the consumer why it is that these little plastic figurines are just so bloody hard to find. I'm Enigma. Thanks you all for watching. Sorry I didn't have a new video out this week, a regular video. I'm actually working on it right now. I'm actually working on 3 videos that I'm actually planning on releasing next week. Ooh, yeah. So, yeah, thanks for watching me rant incoherently for the past 15 minutes. And I'll see you all next time.